You ever get that feeling when you're in your workshop that somebody's watching you? Hey everybody, my name is Sam and welcome back to Samcraft. In today's video, I'm going to go over my 5 reasons that I have security cameras in and around my workshop. To help me illustrate these purposes, I have partnered with Reolink, an online supplier of cameras, and their products are what I'm going to be using for this video today. There are links down below to these cameras if you want to check them out and to the company as a whole. And overall, thanks to Reolink for sending me these to let me try them out and make this entertaining video for you. We'll go and get the low-hanging fruit knocked down first and out of the way. Reason number 1, security. Yeah, I know it's pretty novel. You want a security camera to give you security in your shop. But hey, that's a reason. If something happens, if tools go missing, someone breaks in, something like a disaster happens, a fire, something happens, it's nice to know what actually went down in Shoptown if you weren't there to witness it firsthand. As such, security cameras that record locally with micro SD cards or through the cloud and internet through service or free are very handy to have. Reason number 2 is going to be something that I use quite often, and that is memory checks. What I mean by memory checks are, say you spent the day in the shop, you've done all sorts of stuff, you've been knocking it out, busting that side hustle, or just having fun. You get up in your house, you're in your chair, kicked back, and you're like, did I leave my lights on? Is my table saw still running? I think I hear my dust collector. Well, with a security camera, with audio features, if so enabled, you're able to, from the chair of your comfort of your chair, log in and see, are the lights on? Is your table saw still spinning? Is that dust collector about to catch on fire? So yeah, reason number 2, memory check. As a content creator, reason number 3 would be for creating content. That's right. Most security cameras nowadays have some pretty nice specs and are pretty high definition. As such, it's kind of handy to have it in your shop. Say you want to do a time lapse of you just doing an awesome project, or turning something on the lathe, or just meandering around your shop for a whole day, and you want to get creative and artsy-fartsy and make a video. There you go. Camera's in place, rock and roll. It's kind of a fringe reason for having a camera, you know, being a content creator in a shop, but there's a lot of you guys out there making videos. I've seen some. So yeah, reason number 3, content creation. Reason number 4, job monitoring. What in the world is he meaning by that? The dude's really grasping straws here, isn't he? What I mean by job monitoring is, let's say for example, you have a table with a CNC on it. No, I'm not there yet. But when the day comes and I have a job running and I want to check up on the progress, it's nice to have a camera pointed at that thing to see what's going on. It'd also be nice as a safety feature not to not be in the shop while job's running. I'm not advocating that. But let's say you need to go somewhere for like 10-15 seconds or maybe 10 minutes. It'd be nice to have easy access on your phone to make sure things aren't blowing up and going all to pieces while you're doing your business or taking care of whatever has distracted you. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. As such, security cameras, pretty beneficial from that aspect. You're able to pan, tilt, zoom, and hear what's going on and kind of keep an eye on things while you're not physically in the shop. Last and not least, reason number 5 is one that is personally beneficial for me being a dad, and that is, hey kid, go down to my workshop and get this tool for me. I need you to go get it for me. When they're down in here and they say they can't find it, or you need to direct them, hop on that security camera, enable the two-way talk, and say, hammer is on the wall. No, that's not the wall. Yep, there you go. Thanks. Hey, don't forget to turn off the lights. Otherwise, I got to go back to reason number 2, memory check, okay? Bye. That being said, that is something I've used a couple of times since having these cameras, is my boys will be down here grabbing something, or I will need their help to get something, and they can't find it. Or they get down here and they just don't know why they came down here to begin with. They're young kids. It happens. It also happens to old guys. See reason number 2, memory check. Either way, it is nice to be able to remotely give and direct those to your tools for those tools you need from those. What do you think? Did I hit the reasons for security cameras? I know I went top 5, but that sounds and looks kind of cool with videos and kind of got people to click on it. Maybe that's the reason you clicked. Either way, thank you. If you have other reasons that you would have security cameras or other use cases you can think of that I didn't touch on, leave me a comment down below. It not only helps me, but also helps everyone else who goes to read those comments. You guys know what I'm talking about. Sometimes the comments are better than the video themselves. Hopefully you don't mean that about my stuff. If you do, I'm still glad you stopped by for a second anyway. So there are my top 5 reasons for why I have security cameras in and around my shop. Now all those reasons I kind of give were mostly related to inside the shop, but those still apply on the outside as well. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, this is a partnership with Reolink, and as such they sent me 2 of their cameras. They're both pan and tilt models, and the one that is indoors in my shop has zoom capabilities as well. Truth be told, I've had Reolink cameras at my home for about a year, but just not in my workshop. We had some about a year or so ago we installed in and around our property, and they've worked pretty good ever since. One of the benefits of Reolink is that they offer a complete 100% wireless installation camera, and that's what I stuck outside on my workshop near the roof. Reolink is one of the only companies I know of that offer a true 100% wire-free camera setup. By that I mean not only is it connectivity to your network wireless through Wi-Fi, but they also come with solar panels to power, charge, and control the cameras completely independent of wires from a structure. This is pretty cool. Actually, this is very cool because this allows you to install a camera anywhere, indoors, outdoors, halfway doors, upside doors, downside doors, and not have to worry about running power to it. This is going to get outside of the workshop realm, but hey, break the 4th wall, why don't we? On our property as a whole, we have about 3 other Reolink cameras that are completely wireless. They're around the property. We have them at the barn with animals. Another one is up in our garden greenhouse area, and the other watches the house in a certain aspect. And then another one's at the road. Okay, we got quite a few. Either way, it is so nice to have a camera system that is completely wireless and one that I don't have to worry about charging batteries, running power to, or really just thinking about. It's really nice to just have them out there in La La Land recording and doing their own thing. And as long as the sun continues to rise, we'll have juice. Well guys, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks again to Reolink for partnering with me to give me some more tech out in my shop, because that's always cool, and give me the ability to create some more content in new and exciting ways. I appreciate you all watching as always. If you're not a subscriber, love to have you here on the channel. What you see is what you get, and this is me, so yeah, sales pitch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in the workshop.